What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nicky Pips, back at it again with another video for you guys. So, if you guys follow me on IG at Nicky_Pips, you guys can follow my journey. So, I posted my trade today. So, what we're trying to accomplish is last week we were trying to accomplish a small account challenge or flip from $15 to 1,500. Last week we weren't able to reach that goal, so we ended up reloading the account with $25. So I had $5 left on the account, so I added another 15 to put us at a solid 25 or another 20 bucks actually. So we're starting the account with $25, and the goal is 2,500. So today is day one of that. So I just wanted to make this video to show you how I made $13 in 30 minutes on the charts today, trading Euro USD. So I just want to go through my trades, kind of show you, break that down for you, and kind of show you how quick it was able to make those $13. So it may not seem like much, but $13 in 30 minutes is pretty cool. So because that could eventually turn into, it could be $130, could be $1,300, could be $13,000 eventually. So I just want to kind of just highlight the importance of that, and not diminish just that small amount, even though it's $13. It's $13 that I made, from my computer, from home. So let's get into it. I just want to kind of recap, show you the trade that I took to be able to do that. So here we have Euro USD. So let me put myself down here. All right. So as you see here, this is the trade that we took this morning. So basically how I did this, just to kind of give you guys a quick rundown of, like every morning how I do my setup. So I always start on the daily. So I'll always start on the daily time frame, and I'll always mark up the previous day high and the previous day low, just so we can see where price went or where it could tap into. So as we see here, of course, gold pushed down into this area right here. So after that, after we mark up the previous day high and low, then we'll go down to the 4-hour, and then we'll mark up our supply and demand zones. So as of this morning, this is where our supply and demand zones were. So of course we had our supply zone up here, we had our demand zone down here. So of course it broke through that demand. So of course, that lets us know that of course we're positive for sales. So, and then we go to a lower time frame, and then of course I mark up the 30-minute supply and demand. So of course, if you see here, we started out super consolidated, and then of course we had a breakout to the downside. So, I could have held this trade a lot longer because it ended up tapping into this previous level of support right here. So as you can see here, I literally plotted this, and it literally tapped into this area. So of course now it's more than likely going to probably pull up a little bit to this previous day low before it continues to fall tomorrow morning. So more than likely I'm going to monitor this, and I may be able to capitalize on some sells again tomorrow. So, but we mark up the 30-minute demand, and then of course based off of this, then I take my entry on the 5-minute. So that's exactly what we did. We looked here, saw that it was going to break through. So of course I got in a little bit earlier than that because I was on the 5-minute. So I was kind of watching it. So of course I saw this little breakout right here. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get into this trade right now because more than likely it's going to break through this 30-minute demand right here. So, and that's exactly what happened. So we ended up targeting a 1 to 3. So of course, initially my target was to target this previous day low, which we did, but I ended up having a runner position. So of course I let it run, and I got out right at the right time, in my opinion. So I could have got out right here, but I got out with a perfect 1 to 3 risk to reward. So that's perfect. That's what we wanted. So Of course, we see this. Of course, I do have an indicator here, which is my EMA. So typically with the EMA, you always want it to be above the market when it's in a sell and below the market when it's in a buy. So that's just an added confluence that I have in there as well. But this is how we were able to pretty much make $13 in 30 minutes. So if you see when I took this trade, I took it at about 7:05. So this is set to Eastern time, so you take 3 hours off of that. So 7:05, and then of course I got out right here. Actually, sorry, I didn't get out over here. I actually got out right at the bottom of this. So I got out right here. So it was about 7:40. So roughly about 35 minutes. So that just goes to show right there, how quick you can make money in the markets here. So, and I'll show you guys also my Hanko trade. So if you guys want a broker to use for a live account, for a personal account, you can definitely use Hanko Trade. So this is my, what you call it? This is my portfolio. So of course you can see the trades that I took today. So we took 2 trades. So like I said, I had one for 0.03 lots and then one for 0.01. That was my runner. So I profited $9.37 on that, closed it out, and then I left one running for $3.83, and we closed that out. So that took us from $25.48 on the account to start with to ending with $38.69. So with a profit of $13.20. So and that was all in a span of 35 minutes. So just showing you guys what's possible. So I just wanted to make this quick video just so you guys can see. Again, if you guys want to follow my journey, go to IG, put in Nicky_Pips, NICKY_PIPS. I'll put it in the description as well. So you guys can continue to follow my journey. Again, the goal is from $25 to $2,500. So I'm not putting a time limit on it, but that's the challenge, is to be disciplined enough to and consistent enough to get the account to from $25 to $2,500. So I appreciate you guys. I just wanted to share this with you and just show you the power of trading and what it can provide and how quick you can make money in this, which of course this doesn't make it rich quick or anything like that, but it just shows you what the potential is once you have the skill set. So appreciate you guys popping on. Like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.